Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Hello and welcome to Primetime Local News. I'm Colleen Dunlop. Thanks for joining us. As we march further into the summer season, Lloydminster looks to improve the current security measures at Bud Miller Park. Currently, the city works in tandem with Lakeland College to provide security to the 200-acre all-seasons park. With vandalism and crime becoming a problem, Council decided it was necessary to bulk up security.
We share a very common boundary between Lakeland College and Bud Miller Park, as most people know they're adjacent to each other. It was put out for tender and a number of years ago, and Lakeland was able to secure the tender with the best pricing with the service offering they provided.
The new security services will cost the city $50,000 over the next 3 years.
It was good value for the city, as well as a service that's well provided by Lakeland. People will say, well, you haven't stopped vandalism. We'll never stop vandalism, I'm afraid, but if we can do our best to try and manage it, working with the security services and other protective services in our community as an example. So they're there to assist where they need to be, and it's an important service that we have, and we're proud to work with Lakeland.
The updated security for Bud Miller All Seasons Park is effective immediately. Canada Day is just around the corner, which means there will be many events in Lloydminster, including a barbecue organized by the local mosque. The Batul Aman Mosque is holding the barbecue, which will also include a flag raising and cake cutting ceremony. Imam Iman Nasir says the event is something new for Lloydminster.
Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat Lloydminster, they are organizing this event at this level at our mosque. So we are inviting our neighbors to please come and join us to celebrate this Canada Day with us.
The event is not just about having a barbecue on Canada Day. Nasir wants it to be about love, both for one another and the country.
This is just like an event for showing love to each other, as our motto of Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat is love for all, hatred for none. So this is the motto we follow, and we all should follow, as we know that the love is the key for the peace in the country. So we are inviting you all guys to come and show love and respect to each other.
The barbecue will be held just outside the mosque from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on July 1st. Like the rest of the country, Lloydminster is holding a Canada Day events for the whole family. Our Abby St. John has more on how you could celebrate the country's birthday.
I'm very happy to be joined here today by Cassie Hull. She is the recreations programmer for the city of Lloydminster. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, on Monday, everyone across Canada will be celebrating our nation's birthday, and here in Lloyd is no different. So can you talk to me a bit about what the city has planned for the day?
We have the event taking place on Monday, July 1st, between 1 and 6 p.m., although the events will go all the way through till about 11:30 at night. The majority of our family attractions and stuff like that are happening during the day. We have some pony rides, inflatable attractions, local vendors coming out, local musicians and entertainers on our main stage all day at 7 p.m. Jordan Pollard will be putting on a good show for us, so I definitely encourage people to come out and watch her perform. And then we'll wrap up with the fireworks at about 11 p.m.
Sounds like it is going to be a fantastic day for families. And since the city puts on Canada Day each year, is there anything new this year that people can expect?
I think the format is pretty much the same layout time-wise. We do have a couple new attractions coming in just to keep things lively and interesting. So there will be actually some pony rides, like I mentioned, for the kids to be able to actually hop on and go for a little ride. There's some airborne adventures, there's rock walls. So yeah, there's some fun new stuff happening, but mostly the same.
That sounds amazing, especially for the kids. Now, where will this event be taking place, and will there be parking available?
They're taking place in Bud Miller All Seasons Park. All of the parking lots will be open, including Lakeland parking. And we will have a people mover available from the front of the BioClean Aquatic Center to the back in the amphitheater where everything will be taking place.
Wonderful. Now, is the whole day of events open for all ages?
It's welcome for all ages, all day.
Monday is going to be a great day for families, and hopefully the weather cooperates with us as well. Now, is there anything else that you would like to add about the day that I may have missed?
There is a shuttle running from the Service Sports Center for our lots do fill up, and that will be available all day long. If you need more information about Canada Day in any regard, you can just go to lloydminster.ca/Canada Day. And yeah, we'd just like to thank our sponsors. Without them, the cooperators, Nordic, a bunch of others, this day wouldn't be possible. So just thanking them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully Canada Day is a huge success and families have a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have more primetime local news after the break.
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery, downtown Lloydminster.
The city of Cold Lake has a busy summer on deck, starting with Canada Day celebrations this weekend. We talked to Mayor Craig Copeland to get the lowdown.
I am here with the mayor of Cold Lake, Craig Copeland, today. Thanks for joining me, Craig.
Thank you for having me.
Now, summer has got to be one of the best times to be in your city with the mini ocean that you've got down there. But you've got some exciting events coming up with Canada Day and then with the air show a little bit later in July. What can you tell me about this year's Canada Day festivities?
Well, Canada Day, pretty much similar. Always the parade is always the big hit. So that starts off a lot of community groups, businesses get together, and so we have a parade route that this year will change somewhat because of the construction along Lakeshore Drive. But we finish up in front of Kinnasoo Beach, and then from there we have the ceremonies. Dignitaries say a few words, and then exciting flyover by the jets, and then we have all day lots of activities for the kids. So we bring in a lot of entertainment for the youth of Cold Lake, and then at night a couple bands come on for a concert and a beer gardens. It's a lot of fun. Of course, finishes off with the fireworks, which is typically right in front of the beach, and pretty exciting.
About what time does the flyover happen?
Usually happens right around 11 o'clock is kind of when the ceremonies come in. So it depends on how we're working out. But, we're in communications with the pilot, so we can ask him maybe to slow down a bit. But, usually 11:15, 11:10, but it's all very structured. And the pilots come right over. We kind of warn everybody because they are loud. So it'll be exciting. Event, and we're just recommending everybody to sort of watch the City of Cold Lake's Facebook site in case the weather is bad for the holiday Monday. Everything will be posted there if events are canceled or moved over to the Energy Center.
Okay. So do you have any idea at this point how many floats are in that parade?
We usually average about 40 to 50 floats, so we get a lot of participation. So everybody's quite busy, so we'll see what happens. But we've been getting, Santa Claus parade this year was a record number of floats. So it wouldn't surprise me that we have, again, record number.
All right. So let's move on to the Cold Lake Air Show later in July. And of course, that's a huge event for the city. What is happening this year with it?
Well, it kicks off with Friday. We have a full throttle festival, which is right on 50th, our main street for the business community. And we block it off for a block or two. And we have a lot of, again, kid events during the day, but then have lots of bands come in, one or two bands that'll play on the street. And we're hoping that some of the planes that are involved in the air show Saturday, Sunday will maybe make a guest appearance, come right down the main drag and put a little private air show on for us. And it's a lot of fun. The beer gardens is always popular, but people can, if they don't drink, they can bring a lawn chair. There's a non-alcoholic section, and just take in the music. It's going to be a good, event. And then, of course, the air show. We're expecting huge numbers of people. You can't get a hotel room in Cold Lake, Bonnyville, St. Paul. It's booked up pretty solid. So we know that we're going to get a big walk-up crowd. So maybe we'll hit 40,000 people over the 2 days for the air show. It's going to be, I'm hearing it's going to be arguably the best air show ever in Canada, and a lot of static airplanes will be there. Big turnout in cars, so there's lots of car show too, over 100 cars for sure. And so it's come for the full day. It does take you that long. It takes about 3 hours to properly see the static air display. And then the show itself usually starts around noon and goes to about 4 o'clock. And we're going to have the Italian demo team, like the Snowbirds in Canada, the Italian team flying both days. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Cold Lake always has lots to do over the summer. Is there anything else that you want to touch on?
Well, in August, family weekend there, we have Aqua Days. It's a smaller type of one-day event, mostly geared towards the young kids. But the highlight now is, the cardboard boat races. That's been a lot of fun. But the Feast on the Beach is long weekend in September with the food trucks and music again. And then we've got a couple of got Mudfest, and we've got another event along the Merino Breakwall. There's going to be an event there for basically showing what's available for different food growing in the Lakeland region. So that's going to be exciting. And then Summer Rush, which is out on Long Bay. A private group's putting that on, but a great music over there. So yeah, lots to do in Cold Lake. We look forward to sunshine. We feel like mushrooms right now. It's been raining so much.
Yeah, for sure. I actually was just talking with somebody from a weather person and said that we actually haven't seen as much rain as we usually get. So we're still under, but seems like we've been seeing so much every day almost.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, it's been raining lots, which is good for the lake. Come up quite a bit, which is great. We desperately need it. And now, hopefully we can get some days of sunshine and get things growing, get everybody's gardens going.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Craig, thank you so much for your time today. I do appreciate it.
Okay, thank you for having me.
There is some big news for country music star Colleen. Stacey Comer found out what she has planned for the summer, including an event with one of the hottest stars in the genre.
Well, you may remember this familiar face from last year. I can't believe it's been that long since we've chatted, but Colleen is with us. Thanks for joining me once again.
Good to be here again. How are you doing?
You know what? It's summer's here, so it's a good day. We're having some good weather, and it's a good day for you too, Allie. I can't even believe the excitement that you've had in your life, but you are going on tour with Jelly Roll.
I
Congratulations.
am. Thank you so much. We're so honored for this opportunity. It's absolutely incredibly wild. Being a little baby independent female artist, this is insane. So we're it's a good day. It's a good day.
So tell me about the tour. When do you start, and how many dates do you do with Jelly Roll?
So Jelly Roll has 3 legs of this beautifully broken tour, and they're currently in the second one with Alexander McKay and Warren Ziders. And I think that might go through the middle of October. We leave on October 22nd or 27th, and I don't come home until I think Thanksgiving or something. So I'm so excited. We have 18 cities on that last leg. And as of right now, it is myself and Ernest and Shabuzi on with Jelly Roll. And I think they have selected dates within those, but we're so excited.
I saw your post on social media this morning, Allie, and you were really quite emotional about it. What does this mean to you to have this opportunity?
Um, it means the world to me. It also there's, the music industry, you're promised a lot all the time by a lot of people who have really, really great intentions. And then, things happen and things shift and whatever. And I put on my Instagram a message that I got from Jelly in 2022 that was like, "Hey dog, you're pretty cool. Like we should work together." And just like seeing that come into fruition because he really popped off commercially after that. And it was kind of like a chase. And I was like, man, like at least I was recognized. You know what I mean? Like what an honor. And for that to come full circle and for Jelly to work as hard as he had to make sure that I get on this leg as a tour as an independent artist, it's been a really emotional day. And then of course we've known for maybe a week and a half kind of thing, not long at all, but I think I've cried at least a dozen times, every single day so far. And today it's just been the reception of like, I didn't expect everybody to be so excited for me about it. So it's just a good day. It's a really good day.
Well, and Allie, this is going to give you another chance to showcase more of your music. I want to talk about the latest single, Grass on the Grave, that's out. Tell me a little bit about that and the meaning behind that song.
Grass in the Grave follows a song called While We're Still Friends that created this really, really beautiful space for grief in kind of maybe a new way that hasn't been done kind of thing. And so While We're Still Friends, the follow-up was grass in the grave, as you mentioned, and just this really, really special space to kind of also be frustrated, but also just give like full validation to just the grieving process, whatever that is for you, whether it's a season or a mindset or a person or a relationship or whatever it is. Very, very proud of this song, and it's been really well received.
And you mentioned the While We're Still Friends song too, and there's the accompanying video that goes with that too, Allie. Tell me about shooting that video because it is an emotional video to watch as well.
That is a very emotional video. I won't give away the Easter egg, but a huge season of my life ended when it came to While We're Still Friends. And so a lot of those things made it into the music video. And it was really emotional to film, but it was really special. There was also a lot of time for me personally in between the emotions and turning it into something that I felt could maybe help somebody else. So the music video is on YouTube, but While We're Still Friends featuring Lee Bryce was my first major artist feature on one of my songs, which was also an incredible opportunity for me. So again, just Nashville's a wild world, and there's just a lot of people that continue to show up for me, and I'm very, very grateful.
So now, in between now and the tour, Allie, what do you have planned? Are you writing more music and releasing more music, or are you doing some more independent dates? What's the summer looking like for you?
We have a decent bit of independent dates this summer that are coming up that we're really, really excited about, that we're looking forward to being a part of as headliners, and some as openers, but mainly headlining tours or just festivals and stuff this summer. And then we have a full EP that'll drop in the fall before the tour, which we're so excited about, right? Because we've had that planned forever, and we're like, man, I wish we had a way to promote it. And
I
we
guess that's
do.
happened.
So yeah, so we have new music coming out all year throughout the summer and into the fall. And just gonna keep working as hard as we can.
And I understand we are going to see you in Canada for a couple of dates as well too. So there is a chance to see you up in
Yes.
our country here.
Yes, we're coming up several times, and once in July and a couple of times in August. We're really, really looking forward to it. Canada's always been really, really kind to us. And it's real clean up there. You guys do a good job. Real clean, real nice.
Well, we're very happy and excited that you're coming up here. Allie, we're so excited for your tour with Jelly Roll. I know some people here will be heading down to the States and likely catch you down there as well too. So if anybody's looking in the meantime to find your music and watch your videos, what's the best place to find all that in one place, Allie, including your social media?
I would love it if you guys would come and follow me on Instagram, Colleen Music. It's where I'm the most active on my socials. It's where you can also get a hold of me, all that kind of stuff. So Colleen Music, and streaming on all streaming platforms, you guys, anywhere you listen to music, please, please, please give the music a listen. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me, Allie, and good luck on the tour and for the rest of the summer. Well, you have so many big things happening for you, and we're just so excited for that. Thank you once again for chatting with us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Now let's take a look at your agriculture prices. Now let's take a quick 3-day forecast look at your weather for Lloydminster, and it's looking pretty nice for these next 3 days as we enter into Canada Day long weekend. Friday, a high of 18 and a low of 6, and we're going to be seeing clouds for the majority of the weekend. Saturday, a high of 21 and a low of 9, and then Sunday, a high of 21 and a low of 11. And that is all the time we have today for Primetime Local News. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great night.